What are you wearing today? You wearing your best day ever shirt?
Yes.
Are you wearing your best day ever shirt? Let me see. Let me see it. You weren't wearing it last time, but today you're wearing it, right? Are you ready for the best day ever? Say, bye everybody.
Bye everybody.
Hey, right here.
Bye everybody.
So I show up this morning at 9:10 and there was a truck out front and we were expecting a shipment of genuine scooters today, 56 of them. We usually don't order that large of an order, but today we had 56 of them coming in, getting ready for the summer. And he took 45 minutes to turn around, which I thought was really weird because he was facing this way, which is south, facing south on 13th Street, and then I guess he had to take some really long route to turn around. So he came back, and now finally 45 minutes later we have him pulled on the street over here, which is a side road, but we can't get him to back in up to our door. He says he's too long, and he might be right, and it also might be too tall because there are some power lines that are crossing. So it looks like we're gonna have to unload him on the street, which kind of stinks because we have to use the forklift, get 2 of them at a time, drive the forklift all the way up to the warehouse, come back, get 2, and doing that all day, probably. Half a day anyway. It's gonna take a while. Gets my brain thinking we're gonna have to come up with another plan for the containers for sure, because we're expecting large shipments of scooters this summer, showing up 50 plus at a time. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But it was an interesting obstacle this morning, showing up. And the team wasn't even here yet because the team was showing up at 9:30 for our service meeting. They show up and we're dealing with truck chaos, but it's all good. We'll get it figured out.
One of those big forklifts is the arm, like the boom on it that sticks out straight. So you can reach
Oh no, you got a gas?
Yeah!
Let's show you guys my view. Almost done. It's hot in this truck though. Super hot.
This is why everybody, you know, when everybody says, Colin, why do you always wear a hat? Why don't you ever have your hair done nice? It's because I jump in the back of a truck and help unload what I got here, probably with 30 left. Dante did probably the first 20. Unload truck, get all dirty, right? Gotta dust all the dirt off my shorts, and then we have a 12:30 to get to.
What time is it?
It's 11:45, so I probably need to leave in 15 minutes. Took a Instagram story shot. Reserved now on nsrail.com. Turquoise blue will always go first when it comes to the Genuine Buddy. Was the hottest color last year. And the RX50s that we have coming in, we only have like 30 light blue for the entire year. And I think we already have a couple of those pre-sold already. It's only May. Those will all be gone before school starts. We're going to meet with my friend Kathy Hackle. I met Kathy through network here, really the social media network. She's really into social media like I am. If I had to define her expertise, it would be in, I would say, live streaming. She was one of the first people I know that was like crushing it when Periscope came out. She is on top of everything happening in the virtual reality world. Anytime I have a VR, virtual reality, an AR, augmented reality question, curious about what's going on in the industry, like she's in the know. She's also a speaker. She travels all over the United States. I think she's even done some speaking gigs in South America and stuff like that. So she's all over the place, man. But she's awesome, a good friend of mine, and I'm just meeting her for lunch today. So I'm excited about it. I haven't seen her in a while.
The Super Bowl of social media. So pretty much one of the biggest conferences for social media marketers anywhere. And I mean, wow, it's like over 200 speakers, and like it's just massive.
Is it in San Diego?
It's always in San Diego. Because Mike Stelzner, who's the owner of Social Media Examiner, he's the one that launched Social Media Marketing World, lives in San Diego. So, but it's the best. Like, it's
I've heard of it. Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Like, it's perfect.
Cool.
And there's like the event, but there's a million parties, and I think for me the best thing was the networking. Yeah.
Well, you were messaging or tweeting me and stuff, like when Sean Duras was there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a chance to see him because I ended up going to that party, but yeah, Sean Duras was there. Everyone's there.
So stay in tune with what this young lady is doing, because she's crushing it. So it's so great to see you.
Awesome.
Yeah. There you go, buddy. Oh, I have to move that one. That's perfect. He's done this a few times.
How do you know how much inventory to get?
So it's definitely gotten better over the years because Mike has done a fantastic job of tracking. So he loves those analytics and stuff. So he knows which model, how many models, which distributor, which models, which color. He has it down to the color, so he can tell me we sold X number of turquoise buddies last year. Like, he just knows that, and then we measure or figure out what we're going to order for the next year based off that number and a percentage of growth. A lot of it, when it comes to new colors and stuff, it's just gut. I mean, I still make a lot of gut decisions, being like, that's going to be a hot color. I can feel it. We need to order a lot of that. Distributors do an excellent job of checking in with us. So Genuine last year, they got down to where they had 10 turquoise buddy scooters left, and they hit me up, or maybe it was like 14, and they hit me up and they said, hey, how are you doing on turquoise buddies? And I was like, oh, we're good right now. We got 10 left in stock. We'll order more when we need them. And he goes, we have 14 left for the year. And I said, I'll take them all. And it didn't even hesitate, because I knew that before the end of the year we would have them sold. So, and of course we got them in and got them sold fast. Actually, I don't think it was another month before we had gone through them, and we had people banging on the door, hey, when can we get another turquoise buddy? And we didn't have them coming until the next March. So, but it's just data. I mean, we're just keeping track of the data and watching what we sell and making measurements based on that. Our biggest thing, I think, is trying to figure out how. We're lucky because we had this 4,500 square foot warehouse. We didn't always have that. It's usually been a couple thousand square feet. So it's great to have that here because we can stock more inventory. Anytime we can obviously buy in bigger bulk, we're going to be able to get the prices down. And not necessarily the price off the unit as much as it is just the shipping. Yeah. So it's much easier having an entire freight container come directly from overseas to our door than having to go to the distributor's door first. It just cuts out extra costs. So, but you have to be able to house it all. Well, we need to house it all though. Because we do all of our sales in 1 month, really. I mean, when you look at the course of the year, August is the month. So we have to load up and be ready, because it's a pain to be receiving shipments when you're just selling like crazy. So I'd rather have everything here. I'd even like to get a lot of this stuff assembled ahead of time and just have army road, you know, like armies of scooters ready to be like, okay, sold. Just keep putting them in as we take one out of the showroom, or as we sell them, just keep them going back in. That way we always have inventory. Nothing worse than a customer walking into an empty showroom, which has happened in my life before. One time I had a customer, like customers come in and they're like, we were told this was a scooter dealership, and I'm like, it is, but we've sold everything. Here's a book. Would you like to pick one? Distributors like to get I'll say some distributors like to get scooters broken down to where they can fit more in a freight container, lowers the cost of the unit, makes it cheaper for the dealers. But the truth is, we need ours fully assembled. Like when we get in August, I don't have time to assemble scooters. We need to get the mirrors on, you know, do the PDI, the couple little things that it needs, and get it out the door, get it sold. We don't have time to be spending an hour per scooter assembling. So that's one of the other reasons why we buy in bulk in containers, because some of the distributors that don't, you know, sell them domestically fully assembled, we will buy through them and have them shipped directly from overseas to us. That way we can order them fully assembled, so we don't have to worry about that. So fully assembled units is priority for this dealership. So it's 5:45. We're going to a networking event for the United Way. It's just a social hour. We are a United Way small business partner. It's kind of cool because what they've done is create a membership out of it, and it's $100 a month, and all that money goes towards supporting organizations under the United Way. And Chris Wells, who's responsible for all of it, she gives a lot of extra value by putting on events like this. And we're just gonna go in there, network with some people, say hello, and have a couple drinks, and that's it. But it's over at Corduroy's, who has been on Shark Tank. Byron Young from right here in Gainesville on Shark Tank struck a deal with Lori Grenier, and he's hosting us this evening, so it'll be pretty cool. Let's go. This is actually really comfortable. We need these now. Now I'm wishing we had these. So wrapping up Wednesday, May 3rd, right here at the United Way Social. I'm gonna go out to dinner with my wife tonight. We have a babysitter. Stop. Stop. Go away. So after this, I'll get a little bit of B-roll from our next. We're going to, my friend Larry Hartfield is doing a thing at Root and Pecker, so I'll get a little bit of footage from that and send it to you, and then date night. But today was a crazy busy day, obviously. It was a lot of work, like physical labor in terms of inventory coming in. And, you know, tomorrow we'll edit and maybe record on Friday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it was a great day. So we'll see you later. Bye. So this is my good friend Larry. And Larry invited us to Root and Pecker just for a little event that he's having. Check this out. There's And dude, I just want to say thanks for having us, man.
I am very pleased. Thank you so much for coming.
So tell everybody what you
Give a little peck on the cheek.
Yeah, thank you. Tell everybody what you do, so like everybody in my vlog knows you and your
I'm Larry, the insurance guy. I help people with their financial self-defense, and I teach martial arts too. So that's about it. I'm the protection guy, and tonight's just a gathering, friends and family, just to break bread, and we're down here at Root and Pecker, a very cool place. They really are.
Awesome. Thanks for inviting us, man.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm honored.
Say bye.
Peace out.
What? Stop. I look like crap. I don't like to be filmed.
Why not? That was fun, right?
So much fun.
I love you.
I love you too. But I don't want to be on film.
This is making it for sure. What time is it?
Stop.
7:55. We just left Root and Pecker,
It was yummy.
and now we're going to our real dinner. Date night. Right, babe?